Well, never really thought this day would come, but I mean, like, episode 8 is here, so good job, Glitch. I'm gonna say a few things before, like, the video actually starts. First of all, spoilers! If you've not seen episode 8, go watch it. And if you've not seen anything of Murder Drones, why the fuck are you watching this video? But, other thing, if somehow anybody in the, like, Glitch crew is watching this, by sheer luck, I don't mean any harm. I think you guys did a great job with this episode. Like, amazing job. Seriously, give yourself a pat on the back. But I need to make jokes. Because if I were to just talk about how I feel about this episode, it would be kind of boring. So, don't take anything that I say personally. And that's for literally everything that I say in every single video. But, I don't know how you guys work. So just remember, everything I say is, like, exaggerated to be funny, but I'm still gonna try and get my point across, so just remember that. Anyways, let's just get the video started already. That's what I would have said if I wasn't an unprofessional little shit and forgot to mention that when I originally made the script of this video, I haven't really watched any other videos, like, that explained what was going on of professional people and not just a little dumbass shit. I'm talking about myself there. So, when I was watching back that video and, like, thought back on it, I was like, you know, I really just have to remake this. So, that's this. This is a remake. Also, I made that literally the day after Murder Drones ended. So, I'm finished, like, recording it before anyone else. And I also did it while still being sad that my favorite show ended. Yeah, I'm weird like that. So, I'm pretty sure that one person's been waiting for this, but I'm finally gonna talk about, like, episode 8. First things first, it's only, like, 21-ish minutes long. Personally, I think it really should have been, like, 30 minutes, just because, I think it should have had, like, right now, it doesn't really have, it has to do a lot, like, it has to explain a lot in a short time, which it does do pretty well, but it would have been way easier to understand on the first viewing and way less stressful for the creators if they would have just made it 30 minutes. Go XL. Like, if we were to have waited, like, an extra few months for a 30-minute video, I would have waited those extra months. I have time. I mean, like, I have other things to do, like, wait for Silk Song, and, but the problems with that, it's a 20-minute video, 21-minute video, is that, first things first, I just, literally just said to, oh my god. But anyways, it just sort of jumps into, like, it basically starts at where episode 7 left off, with Uzi falling, like, into this weird pit into, like, space or whatever. Where is this space? Is it really, like, off the planet or, like, inside the planet? I don't fully know. And that sort of, like, fucks up my whole feeling of where we are, so, like, even though it gets pretty well explained, like, later in the episode, I'm still questioning everything. Well, the second question is, how the fuck did everybody get there? Like, seriously, how? You're telling me that in a span which we call 10 minutes, and had enough time to, like, be like, okay, she's probably dead, and pick up the keys, run back all the way up, get into a ship, fly back and then see, oh, hey, there she is, and fly to her. Telling me something like, what, in the series would have been, like, 20 minutes? He was able to do that? No! I don't think that's possible. Secondly, like, Khan, Lizzie, and Chad had, like, were, like, going to do a plan. What happened to that? They were about to fight, like, Jay. What happened to that? Like, they got sucked into, like, this weird space thing. What? First of all, if they truly are in space, how did the land fly up in space? And why was, like, the weird Sin tentacles taking them back down to Earth? Like, what's with that? Also, where the fuck are the tentacles coming from? are they like actually coming from that hole? Because it's pretty far underground. You're starting to see like all of the questions that I have. Like, where is everybody? Also a thing. Fee comes back. Yay! We'll talk about that later. How the fuck did she manage to get there in time? How did she even manage to find out where they are? What was happening? Huh? But, aside from that, well, the second reason that I should think that it's a 30-minute episode is that it's way too, like, fast-paced. It's really fast-paced, and the previous episode was that also, but I think that it shouldn't have some, like, filler time. Some time where they just, like, talk, rest a bit. You know, just sort of to, like, not overwhelm the viewer. But it wasn't as overwhelming as episode 7. It was pretty... Sorry, I mean episode 6. Episode 6. It was pretty manageable. Yeah. Now let's go back to, like, the things that I actually like. There are a lot of funny moments spread throughout, like, the thing. And I'll list them in quick succession. Also, editor's note real quick. You're going to have to, like, find the videos that I mentioned, like the clips, and then put them in here. Don't be lazy, you fuck. So first thing. Like, throughout the entire episode, the teacher will just be, like, not caring about anything that's going on. Which is just funny. And then, like, literally in the middle of a fight, in a middle of the final fight, and it's like, yo, we should have a secret handshake. And the fact that Uzi is like, yeah, sure, let's do it! Comedy. Comedy gold. Gold star.
I don't know, I feel like we need a secret handshake or something, right?
Also, like, the weird dinosaur things. Wait, hold on. Let me try and remember the name. I think I got it. I'm pretty sure they're called Sentinels. Anyways, that like that one Sentinel that tried to that like picked up V's arm in the previous episode, and, like, in episode 6, and started fighting with it. That it's just like not killing everyone else except for, like, going after Lizzie. That's pretty funny. That's really fucking funny. So now that we have that out of the way, I'm gonna say something that I've never heard anybody talk about yet. And I think I'm just weird. Which I am, but I mean, like, in this specific situation, like, in episode 7, when, like, the whole reveal was that, Tessa was possessed by, was, like, being controlled by Sin. We'll also get into that in a minute. I, like, didn't find that weird possessed Tessa, which I'll just be calling Sin. I didn't really find that version of Sin that scary. I mean, like, the woo-woo, yeah, that's what we'll be calling it. The woo-woo that she did in, like, the Beninging. That, like, instantly took away every single type of fear that I had. Also, when she, like, jumps towards N to, like, get him, like, with her tongue out. Like, with her tongue hanging out at the side of her mouth. That reminds me of, like, how my dog acts when I'm back home from being gone for, like, 10 minutes. That's the exact same reaction that I get. You might be wondering, cocaine. You're talking about episode 7 here. This is episode 7 shit. You're supposed to be talking about episode 8. What the fuck are you doing? I wasn't getting to that! Anyways, the reason that I said this is that in episode 8, I actually find her, like, pretty scary. I know that the whole thing is that she's, like, charming and scary. But, like, in episode 7, I didn't really think that meshed well. When episode 8, I think they did a perfect job of, like, having, like, she has a personality. And also, holy fuck, that's a creepy crawly. Please don't be out of my bed tonight or else I will actually throw a pipe bomb. Pipe bomb! Now for something that I probably shouldn't be talking about and someone else should be talking about. Like, how this episode handled, like, Jay and Sin, that stuff. Personally, I think that it was, like, pretty good. I do think that Jay also suffered from the whole problem, that it was only 30 minutes. I think, like, a couple of interactions that we got were, like, funny enough and, like, good enough. They were like, oh, yeah, okay. She knew the whole time. She was okay with this. But I do think that, like, she shouldn't just have fallen down that pit and not shown up again. I think, personally, that, like, Jay should have, like, at least reacted to, like, the Sulfur half possessing Uzi. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it. I think that should have gotten a reaction. Because, like, Sin has been Jay's boss for who knows how long. So, like, Glitch. Like, Glitch, my brother in Christ, you finished the character arc! Speaking of finishing character arcs, V. So, when I first made this video, when it was shitty and I hadn't remade it into this, I haven't really watched any videos of some experienced people talking about this. And I thought that the whole V bringing back was sort of weird. I still find it that she died in one episode, wasn't there the next episode, and the episode after that immediately came back. That's a bit weird timing, but again, they didn't have more episodes, so they had to make do with what they had. I was like, yeah, okay. We're actually seeing V with, like, emotions. That's good. I can't remember the last time that happened. Probably in episode 2. Maybe even episode 4, but I'm pretty sure that was it. But apparently, my smooth, stupid fucking brain wasn't able to realize that V knew Tessa was possessed by Sin, and that Sin was giving them orders this whole time. And that just sort of changed everything about her. I mean, like, before episode 8, somebody's made the, like, genius observation that V was like that one character who knew more and wouldn't say anything, but that was it. That was all her personality. Now we know that she didn't say anything because she knew that if she were to say something, Sin would be like, you know what, I'm gonna kill you, and first of all, V didn't say anything because she isn't sure if N can handle it or not. And second of all, if she were to say anything, N would just die anyways. That is genius. You get to see, like, the like the emotional turmoil with V. Like how she's like, yeah, but if I don't say anything, he'll get mad. If I do say anything, he'll fucking die. What do I do? I don't fucking know. And that apparently Jay, like, also sort of got tricked by Tessa. I mean, Sin. Again, one question though. If she truly knew that she was tricked by Sin, then please tell me why, when they were fighting Sin, Jay was still like, you know what? I'm gonna fight with Sin. Like, why? You can clearly see that they're winning. Why are you still like, nah, I'm a pirate. I die with this fucking ship. Also, I meant, like, the metaphor that a pirate goes down with their ship and not, like, the ship of, like, Jay and Sin. Does that fucking exist? Who am I kidding? It's the internet. Of course it exists. This video is going to have to be split into 2 parts. So you'll have to wait even longer to see the whole video.